a seemingly endless night is always followed by the rising sun. A symbol of a new beginning. What up, it's me, A to Z, and we're back with more of The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. And let me start by saying, man, it feels good to be back. It's been a long time. Ooh, last time, we finished the Wind Temple, defeated the boss Mulgara, brought Mocker to the praying area where he helped fully restore the power of our Master Sword. With our Master Sword back to its full glory, we now have a new goal. We have to search for the Shards of the Triforce of Courage, as that is our only path back to Hyrule. And our hunt begins today. Man, God, it's been such a long time. Such a long time since I played this game. I guess I should just, ruin the illusion of everything. I haven't recorded anything in about 2 months. It has been 2 months since I have recorded anything for this channel. God, and I'm sure you guys know the story of this by now, but I guess I can explain while I'm at it. But I don't know, one thing I just want to say is that, before I start the story, is that, Mocker and Medley are at the temples right now, just praying away, making sure the power of the Master Sword stays. Which, Mocker leaving, sure, that was a little bit emotional, but Medley's leaving, come on, like, Medley was like our little girlfriend. Did you see the way they were looking at each other's eyes when we reawakened her as the sage? Like, that's true love, you can't deny it. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up, but they are doing their duty as sages. But I guess now, while we are going towards our next destination, which I'll mention once we get close to our destination. I'll say where we're going once we get closer there. But yeah, I'm sure you guys might know the story as to why I have not uploaded in a couple of months. I'll just start like with the abridged version. I'll go into detail like as videos go on, but I'll just start off by ripping the bandage. That sounds familiar. I had surgery about 2 months ago. Yeah, I had surgery on my left shoulder. It's been pretty achy, pretty bad. I don't know if I've like complained about it to you guys on the channel before, but it got bad enough to the point where I'm like, this is going to affect my health. I need to do something about this. So, yeah, I got surgery, and I was in a sling for about 6 weeks. I could barely play video games, and I just didn't feel ready enough to record. But now it's been long enough to the point where I feel like I've recovered enough where I can start recording things again. And again, it just feels so good to be back. And I know normally I cut away, but I just felt like telling you guys this because this is important. And again, I'll get into detail about what happened with my operation as we go along. But to start off this whole fresh new journey, the restart of our journey, I can't think of a better place to go than back home. As you can see, Outset Island is off in the distance. That is going to be our first destination for our Triforce Shard collecting. There's quite a few things, I'll just say this as we go along. Oh, and now it's raining. Come on, what happened to the rising sun? What happened to my whole little corny-ass symbolism intro? It's trying to say, the sun rises as it sets on a bad time of operation and not being able to do anything. You have no idea how much I missed this game. It's a little bit insane. Anyway, we have made it back home to Outset Island. There is a lot that we can do here. Okay, maybe not a lot. No, actually, no, there is a lot that we can do here. My God, there is so much that is available for us. Stuff that we could have done earlier, but I wanted to hold off on until our next trip back. Because we haven't been here since we found Jabun and got Nehru's Pearl. Anyway, the first thing that I want to do is why don't we just check up on all of the citizens? We haven't really seen a lot of these people. You, the girl with the pot on her head. Is that you, Link? Well, looks as though you're safe. That's good to know. Ever since you left, our lovely island has become a horrible place to live. Every night now when the sun disappears, vile monsters appear and tear across the island, causing havoc. It's frightening. So frightening. Don't worry, your hero is here. Who else can we check on? Let's check on... Whoa! Whoa! Kevin Jr., you got huge since I last saw you. Let's talk to your owner. Link, you made it back. Say, Link, you remember the day first caught this oinker and brought him over here? Just look at this thing. Isn't he a lot bigger now than the last time you saw him? And not just bigger, he's a lot heavier too. Say, Link, is there any way you could pick him up and take him for a walk? I'd really appreciate it. My back is killing me. Yep, that good old excuse. I'm so old, my back. Well, Since normally we wouldn't be able to pick up a pig that huge, but since we got the power bracelets, ain't nothing but a peanut. Anybody want to be bodybuilder? Ain't no one to lift no heavy ass pig. Anyway, there is something we can do with this pig. I'll just show. It's gonna take a bit of a while, but I'll just throw him down here, just to make our life easier. Pick him up again. What we pick him up again. What we want to do is we want to walk him across this bridge. Now you'll notice that little dirt patch over there. There's another dirt patch on the other side of this bridge, and it's gonna be a bit of a slow walk. So we want to take Kevin Jr. and slowly get him over here. Wait a second. I just realized something. What happened to Crispy and Wilbur? Where were Crispy and Wilbur? Kevin Jr., you monster! How could you do this to them? You horrible, horrible cannibal! You have disappointed your father! How could you do this, Kevin Jr.? They were just children! Oh, we need to have a memorial service for Crispy and Wilbur. Because Kevin Jr. is a horrible murderer. Anyway, what we can do is we get our bait bag, throw some bait down on this dirt patch, which will attract Kevin Jr., a horrible, gluttonous... Oh, we screwed up. You don't want to throw it on the wall, because Kevin Jr. will just... No, will that work? No, it didn't work. I didn't think so. Okay. No. Ah, damn it. Okay. We drop the bait. Drop the bait on the center. And then that should attract the pig. There we go. And then he'll start digging. And in this patch of dirt, he'll dig up a heart piece. There we go. So there's another heart piece. So yeah, you can get a heart piece from this murderous. This is what you get for killing your brothers. Oh god, he's gone rogue. Oh god, he's gone rogue. Run away. I didn't mean it, Kevin Jr. You're still my favorite. Oh god. Oh, I remember the good times I had with your father. Anyway, so that's the first thing I wanted to do. The second thing I wanted to do is head back to our dear friend Orca's house. Ah, Link, you're all right. Why did you not tell me about Errol? That was thoughtless of you. This island has seen hard times ever since you departed. I do not know what you have been doing on your journey, but you seem a little more daring these days. That look in your eye is not the one you left here with. Very good. Show me just how much you've improved your sword skills. Yes, Sensei. I have come a long way. I now hold the Blade of Evil's Bane, wielded by the hero of time himself. Yeah! If I must say so, your skills with the sword are still at the level of a page. Very good. Try to hit me 100 times or more before I hit you 3 times. Alright, so this is a mini game basically where we are trying to hit Orca 100 times and we only have 3 hearts. So there is a bit of a method to this. There is a bit of a method. As you'll notice, he'll come at you, but you'll have your parry, you'll have your parry input. So parrying is the best way to go at this. As you'll see, every sword slash gives you 1 hit, but a parry gives you 2 hits. So you want to slowly wail at him, get to 100. Now there is a bit of a method to this. What you can do is, after he goes for the parry, or he gives you the little parry option, I'll show you what happens. So he's gonna just wait a little bit, then you can parry, and then you should be good for at least 4 more hits. I would not go for more than 4 hits. So go for 4 hits, wait a little bit, he'll attack, you parry. But if you go for that long parry where you roll around him, you'll get a little bit more distance, and then feel free to jump attack him, and then go for the 4 swipes. If you just go for that overhead parry, no, if that rolling parry, you're free to jump attack, and then slash him 4 times. That's personally what I do. Do your best also to keep your distance. Backflipping and shuffling is your friend. But if you do that parry attack, just go straight for the 4 attacks. So if anything, backflip a lot to keep your distance after you do your 4 attacks. So then that way you're free to parry, and then get your jump attack in, and then your 4 swipes. If you're feeling greedy, go for some more swipes, but you might just leave yourself vulnerable. That's basically my best advice. It's not always foolproof because the further along you go into this, and I'll just say this isn't the first time, this is not the only time we're going to be doing this. The more times you do it, he gets a little bit smarter, a little bit trickier, his attack pattern will change up, he'll get a little bit faster, he'll start attacking you more often instead of having you wait a little bit. See, look, now his attack pattern is getting a little bit faster because before I did that, when I did the cycle of 4, there was a bit of a delay when he was just, you know, walking around waiting for me to do something. Anyway, we have now hit 100. I'll stop in a little bit because there's really no point. These first few times, there is no point in going past 100. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him attack me. You can also block with your shield, by the way, if you really want to. If you miss the parry attempt, you can just block with your shield. So that's one way to do it. Go ahead and attack me. There we go. So that's one heart done. I guess I'll just wail on him. Here's what I'll do. This is the reckless way. This is what if you keep attacking him, he'll eventually block you and then attack you. Sometimes you might even miss the parry opportunity, and he might just get you regardless, so you'll be screwed no matter what. So don't get too attack happy with him, because he'll eventually block you if you keep attacking him more. So I feel it's safe if you just do 4 attacks, and then just stop right there. And then he's gonna finish me. There we go. Enough! Ah, 139 blows. You have improved. I guess it was wrong of me to treat you like you were still a lowly page. You are a page no more. Now you are a knight. Knight, it is not much, but it is now yours. Take this. Some allowance. 50 rupees. Now, I'll say this. With what we have coming up, you're gonna want a lot of money. A lot of money. Anyway, do you wish to fight me again? What say you, Link? You do want to fight Orca again. Ha! Very good, knights. Now try to hit me 300 times before I hit you 3 times. So, yeah, now we have to hit Orca 300 times. As you can imagine, this takes a lot longer. The 100 time already took long enough as it is, but really, the 300 time, this takes a while. So, to be honest, I don't feel like talking the whole time through this, because I'm gonna run out of things to say easily. I already got most of my advice, you know, for this portion of the, I already told you guys what you should do with the whole, you know, be patient. If you really want, you can just parry attack. Like for this, you can do 150 parry attacks. It will take a lot longer, but it's the safest way. If you just want to walk around, shuffle around, wait for him to attack you, and then do nothing but parries, there you go. It's a good thing that parries do double the damage. If they didn't, you would be here even longer. But yeah, this is not hard. There is a bit of a method to it. It's just tedious and it takes time. Like, we're about to hit 50 in a little bit. And since it's not 100, it's 300, we're only, what, 1/6 of the way there. So yeah, this takes a while. So, I think now I'm at the point where I'm just gonna cut away, and I will see you guys once I am finished hitting Orca 300 times. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. There we go, I hit 300, so now I'm just gonna goof up on purpose. Go! Eat my sword, Orca! Eat my sword, old man! Ha! 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 Yeah, it doesn't matter. Now I'm just goofing up on purpose. But yeah, you see how long that took? This takes a while. Freaking 300 times, a little bit overkill, right, Orca? Jesus, haven't I already proven myself by powering up my Master Sword all the way? Ah, 326 blows. You have improved. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. From now on, you have my respect. I shall call you Swordsman. Swordsman. I'm making it sound like a superhero. You are not just a mere swordsman. You are Swordsman. You will likely need something like this in your travels. Some extra allowance. An orange rupee, 100 rupees. Thank you, Sensei. But believe it or not, we're not done yet. We're gonna fight him again. Now, prepare yourselves for this bombshell. How many times do we have to hit him now? 500. If you want to be a true master, you must hit me 500 times. You thought 300 was bad? Oh, 500. You are going to be here for a while. Here was when you do it for longer like this. This is when you tell, like, his attack patterns really start to change. Like, sometimes he'll attack you fast. Other times he'll attack you slowly. It's when you get up to the higher numbers. Like, once you get past 300, you'll really notice a change in attack pattern. And one thing I want to mention with this. Notice how you have this open room. You have this, like, huge open space where you can just move around, walk around, and hit him. But while you do your parry attacks and you move around, you find yourself actually hitting the very little furniture that there is. Like, I have found myself, like, in that last attempt, I was hitting that freaking fish head statue or whatever. Yeah, that shark head over there. See that? I don't even know. That shark mouth. I found myself hitting that more often than I thought I would. And there are times before where I found myself jumping on Orca's bed, trying to hit him. It's a little bit ridiculous. You have this open space, but you still hit this furniture a lot more than you think you would. So, that just slows it down even more. Honestly, 500 is way too much. I just cracked the 10% mark. It's stupid. It's kind of dumb. It's not hard once you have this method. Like, you can go this whole time without getting hit. If you act careful, but it takes forever. If you're impatient like I am, you'll find yourself getting hit and then you'll screw it up. And if you screw it up and you lose all three, especially you're in the 400s, that's gonna hurt more than anything. And then you have to do the whole goddamn thing over again. I've had that happen. I have lost at like 450 and I got so mad. Anyway, to prevent that from happening, I'm going to shut my mouth and I will see you guys at the end of this once again. Oh, this is gonna take a long time, but yeah. It's dumb, it's fun, but it's dumb, and it takes way longer than it needs to. But trust me, the reward's worth it. So, on the note of getting 100, oh god, sometimes your parries won't work. But on the note of getting 100, I will see you guys once I'm done. There we go! You saw I got down to 1 heart, and that's because my parries weren't working. Like, he could catch you in the corner when you're trying to parry attack, still hit you. It's kind of dumb. Whatever, I still got it. I was so scared I was gonna screw that up. Anyway, I have done it. You have already become a fine swordsman, but I am certain you can do even better. Link, take this heart piece, putting us up to 18 heart containers. Thank you, Sensei. I hope I have made you proud. But we're not done yet. There is one final thing that we can do with Orca, and it has something to do with all of those Knight Crests we've been collecting. If we talk to Orca and show him our Knight's Crests... Whoa, that's a Knight's Crest! How many of those do you have? Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. The Knight's Crest. It is the symbol of a courageous knight. But not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well. Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique. Both my brother and I had dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests, but it took many long years and adventures beyond count before we even approached finding 10 of them, and we both grew old. It appears you have enough might to learn that technique now. Perhaps, just perhaps, Link, you can master it. Very good, Link. Heed my words. And thus, Orca will teach us one final technique. Ha! Hold up the B button to build power, and then release it. Do it now. So, if we hold the B button to charge up our spin attack, our sword begins to glow, and if we let go... we flex because we have learned the Hurricane Spin! We can now do a super crazy spinning attack. And it does consume magic power. Just a little bit of magic power. Amazing, Link! You did it! You have mastered the Hurricane Spin. At last you have made our long-held dream come true. Oh, the joyful tears. They won't stop. I thought my tears had dried up long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you. I am certain now that you will save your sister Errol and bring her home. We've already done that. We've saved her. We don't know if she's home yet, but we have saved her. Sensei, I hope I've made you proud. But yes, we have now learned the Hurricane Spin. Something that might be useful to us with what we have planned next time. But I'll just show it off now without the tutorial. If we hold up for our spin attack, once our sword glows yellow, we spin like a friggin' top, but we get dizzy for a little bit. A little bit. I love it. I just love Link's dizzy face. Again, Toon Link is always so expressive. Anyway, so with that, we are going to cut it here. I know we didn't get a lot done, but really, it took a... If I told you how long the recording was right now, you would not believe me. Yeah, it took a long time, but I sped it up just to make your lives a lot easier. But yeah, on that note, we got 2 heart pieces, and we got some stuff done here on Outset. Next time, we're gonna do even more on Outset. There is one particular thing that we need to do here on Outset Island that is actually necessary for our quest of finding the Triforce Shards. So we're gonna do that next time. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with more of a Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.